And we're live. Hello, John. Chasco. Dave BNSF in scale. And Cousin Vinny. And as you can see, Sparky is already in here. That's one of two surprises on my channel tonight. Gerald Farms, welcome. YouTube stop sending out. Yeah, that seems to be their thing nowadays. They're not sending out the mail notifications. I've been through. I am a surprise. Yeah. There's Art. Welcome, Art, from PDRR Engineer. Whoop. And we've got the other. Hey, hey, hey. Welcome, guys.
I know that guy.
I know him.
Hold on, I'll fix this. I got to be able to fix this.
And there's Anthony from Georgia Sunbelt. Welcome, Anthony.
Hey, Anthony, how's your daughter doing, buddy? Sorry about that, Rodney.
It's okay. It's fine.
Good question to ask. I think it gets asked in every live stream there. Keeping tabs on her anyway.
Sorry, guys. I got a bug or something flying in here. A gnat or something.
Yeah, I get fruit flies all the time.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Yeah, you guys can't see them, and all of a sudden I'll just go and do this. It's like, oh, missed.
Yeah, I see somebody's going to get a little annoying flying around my face.
It's like me with a squirrel.
Very good, Anthony. Very good.
I've
got an issue. I've got an issue with gnats, and I'm not talking about the ones from Washington.
No politics on YouTube.
No, not those gnats. The other gnats. The baseball team.
Oh,
they call themselves the Gnats. Yeah, so they not that I follow it, but it's like I always keep away from the dog.
They have a football team, I think.
I got an issue with gnats, and I'm not talking about the ones from Washington.
yeah, Martin's saying, "Are you sure that's not your mother-in-law?"
Welcome, Jerry.
Oh man!
I don't know how well you guys can see. Small screen. Got two trains running today. I don't really like containers, but the container train's holding up pretty well. And then I got some scale trains auto racks today in the mail. So I got two of them on the train right now. I'm going to try for a third later and see if it holds up. Because auto racks on my Helix, all of a sudden they'll just decouple and come flying backwards. So
Yep.
Might see this live on YouTube.
Yeah.
If you notice it, make it a big screen because it's going to go boom.
How to make a train go backwards fast.
Oh, it's fast, all right.
Starring Sparky.
Just make sure the GoPro isn't on the train behind it. That's all.
No.
Or you'll get an close up on that one.
Yeah, keep an eye on the GoPro when it's on there. We got Why Are You Naked 4 in here saying ahoy to everybody.
All right, I can't see it that way, and I can't see it that way. I can't see anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
You put them on the back of your head, you can see what's happening behind you.
Of course, it might have something to do with the fact that I've been up since 5 o'clock this morning.
Isn't it great going back to work?
Oh yeah, especially after a week of vacation.
As you can see, Ray, I took our idea last night.
Yes, I did. I saw that.
I thought, you know what? That's sticking. That might be the new name for my Thursday night live streams.
Oh heck, I can see.
Imagine that. What do I look like?
Gerald Fern says, I've got to check on the cows. Have a good afternoon, everyone. I was going to say, aren't we all in here?
I'll move over.
Oh. I get that all the time. My last name being Hunstein. Everybody's like, Holstein? Like, no, I'm not a cow.
Oh, that's utterly ridiculous.
Thanks. And we start.
I told Rodney that last night. I said, "Are you sure you want the two of us on the same stream?"
Well, who else do I have? Besides, I'm just as a nut as both of you are.
I'm not sure how to take that.
Not as bad as me and Ray, but Sparky can live up the show when he wants to.
Well, I'll see if I can. Hold on. I think I got something outside for Ray.
Oh no. I think I should be scared.
So anyway, guys, you should know by now with the banner up there, Train Tunnel Thursday is probably going to be the sort of a name fit for my Thursday night live streams. Not necessarily meaning that there'll be a panel every Thursday, because I still want to do, my normal stuff that I was doing, but we'll probably have a panel every now and then. And I'll pull Ray or Sparky or Vinny or somebody wants to come in and shoot the breeze for an hour.
I appreciate you bringing me in tonight, Rodney. What? Oh, really?
I couldn't find a green post, but I got a green rake. So I'm just going to put it right here, just for old time's sake. There we go. I was thinking about buying 2 or 3 of them, putting them around the helix. So.
So are we on a handle subject now?
Yeah, that's it.
Because that's not really a post.
Oh.
It's what I got. Okay, you got to.
Oh man.
Oh, geez. Sorry, Ray.
Hey, you know what? It's all good. It's all good.
So it looks like we have the Carver joining us. Not sure. I don't think there's anybody else I missed. Why Naked 4's been in, or your Naked 4 been in here? Why are you naked? I'll get it right. Jeez, I'm pulling a Ray already. Must be sending me signals. That's what I call it. I'm pulling a Ray.
Got that one. Shut up, Ray.
Mm-hmm.
So what are we going to talk about, guys? And yes, Sparky, stuff.
No problem. Well, we'll talk about a GG1. Did you find one yet? Ray?
Did I find it? No, I haven't. To be honest, the Sparky and everybody, things are a little tight for me right now, obviously, honestly. So no, I haven't really dug into the GG1 anymore. I've got some other things that I got to get that I want to get done on the layout before I even work on that. So, it's one of those things. I'll get to it when I get to it, and it's just one of those wish list kind of things. But I appreciate everybody looking out for me too. You can tell, hey, there's someone over here. Hey, there's one over there. It's like, okay, great.
Yeah, well, Keith found a few of them, I guess. But
yeah,
is the GG1 the blackjack?
The interesting thing is, and I know a couple of guys from the Pennsylvania area would know. Obviously the GG1s, actually, the Pennsylvania as a whole had two main paint schemes back in the 40s, 50s, and the early 60s, and that was either the Brunswick green or the Tuscan red, which was more of a maroon, and the green was a real dark green. They did that on every F unit that I've seen, every GG1 that I've seen, and except for one particular GG1, because its number equaled 21, it was actually painted, at one point in time, was painted black. And that one is one that I think a lot of folks really look for that follow the Pennsylvania. And it's one that I've kind of always wanted to keep my eye out for. But it's like I said, it was always, to me, it's always been like one of those wish list items. But that's really the history behind that. And there is one other one, and I believe it was 4900. I think was the first GG1 ever built, and it was the only one that was riveted. It wasn't welded. And that's the one that actually sits up at Strasburg. They actually call it Old Rivets.
Wow, nice.
So, yeah, yep. And John, you're right. There was a silver one, and actually when the Penn Central took over, or actually when Amtrak took over, they painted one of them silver with the red, white, and blue down the side.
I just noticed if I hit comments over here, I can see who's talking in the chat. Always got to be something. My God.
I actually think blackjack and old rivets are the only two at Strasburg, and I think one of them's inside and the other one's outside, unfortunately. So, but I remember that from a couple of years ago when I was up there and I got a chance to see, and I like I said, I do believe eventually, I think the original blackjack actually started out as Brunswick green, and then they actually turned around, and at one point in time they painted it black.
I know I've looked over the one called blackjack, and so many different versions come up of it, and it's like, well, which one's he actually really talking about? Like,
yeah, like I said, the number on the side equals 21, and of course, I don't actually have it sitting out here in front of me, but yeah, it was an interesting locomotive.
Cool. Yeah, and Jerry says, yep, they're both there at Strasburg.
Yeah, so when we get over there next year, Sparky.
Next May. Yeah, like I've been saying that the last couple live streams that I've been on too. It's like, it's my family vacation. That's what people have to understand. It's like getting a lot of people of, oh, next May, can we go here? Next May, can we go there? And it's like, no, I haven't been to Strasburg yet. I'm going to Strasburg.
Right. I mean,
and it was funny, Sparky. I actually got a chance to listen to the live stream that you did with TSG Multimedia last night.
Yeah, that was a pretty good one. And
and you're right. I mean, the history of the American and the Canadian railroads and so many fallen flags. It's interesting when you've got folks like John that go ahead and help to try and preserve, at least on video, the history of the railroads. And I know that he isn't the only one, but hey, Gaffa.
We got Gaffa in here. That's cool.
wow, Gaffa hadn't been in here for quite a while in my live streams. Welcome,
Yeah,
Gaffa.
He's making fun of us already. Look, now you guys are finally doing live stream or panels. They've been doing them forever. So
Well, I decided to give this a try, and because I'm so used to watching Ray or you know Roy, not Roy, but Ron Toyman do his. And I thought, well, that's kind of neat to keep it, see somebody's face on your screen with yours, That's, and I thought, I want to try that. So,
that's
I just messed with StreamYards for, the past several live streams, and I thought, well, it's time to start getting guests on here once in a while. So, I thought of, Sparky and Ray and Wilmer and Vinny. Unfortunately, Vinny can't do his until next week. Wilmer might not be able to come on until next week. So you two's it. I heard you up.
I look very pixelated on YouTube.
I noticed that, Sparky. I noticed that on the stream last night too. I don't know what that's.
It's kind of weird. Yeah, because StreamYards, the picture looks awesome. And I've even switched cameras a couple times and it won't flip back.
Well, I switch cameras because I've got a TV right here that's hooked to my computer that blows everything up. And I'll show you here. Right there. That came from upstairs when we replaced something. So I thought, well, I'll just hook that to my computer and blow it up. So
I was expecting to see TNT. Sorry, Rodney. He was saying he was going to blow it up. I was like, wait a minute, where did TNT come from? Stu Structures is in here too. All right. Haven't seen him around in a while. Of course, and again, I've been on a couple different vacations, but that's beside the point.
yes, you have. I'm like they're texting Ray's like, oh, well, I'm on vacation. Okay. Text him again. Oh, well, I'm on another vacation. Only where are you again? Like he just got off vacation. The man went west this time. Said, you're a little far west from me, but 2 counties up. So
I got 3 auto racks going there right now, so see if they come down in a hurry. Well, I guess you guys can't really see them. It's all blurry.
Need a little bit more speed there, Sparky.
Yeah, no way. Just thinking about it.
see now I can look at the TV and I won't have to look at this camera, so I can see.
So, Rodney, how's your layout reconfiguration going?
Slow. Very slow. But I'm pretty sure I've came up with a good track plan. To change everything around. But there probably will be sort of a expansion in the future, which I'm going to keep that quiet because that sort of goes beyond the shed. So
you got the closet branch stopping in saying hi.
yeah, I've been playing around with the program AnyRail 6. I don't know if you heard of that before.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've been playing around with that program, and I'm getting, the hang of getting the track, lined up and connected and stuff like that. And I'm playing with different stuff on there, and so I'm hoping that this track plan will be a little better than what I've got right now. It's just a lot of tearing up and relaying.
Gotcha.
And that's a nice thing with just plywood. You don't have to worry about, getting under there for scraper or anything. You just unscrew screws and up comes the track.
Right.
Because I don't know how I ever got into using screws, but the little nails, you ain't going to get those into plywood too good without bending them up. They're just too little. I mean, I'm sure there's a way to do it, but I've ruined more of those little tiny nails than.
Yeah, I had actually used the shorter spikes when I was driving them just straight into the plywood. And of course, when I did this layout here, I went and did things a little bit differently. And of course, I'm sure the next question is probably going to be, how am I doing with mine? And to be honest, I still haven't glued anything down. The reason being is the week before my brother came down. So, and I figured his kids were going to want to come down here and see the railroad. Well, they were down here for about 5 minutes and then they disappeared. They went back upstairs with my daughter. So I was like, all right, well, I'll just take care of it when I get done with my second vacation. Well, while I was on my second vacation, he calls me and goes, hey, would you be interested in watching the kids over Labor Day weekend? I'm like, okay. So all the track work is going to have to wait at least another weekend before I can actually get started on it again. So it's okay. I'll get there eventually. But yeah, when I put this one down, I actually, for where the areas where the foam is, I actually use those longer spikes or the track nails just to hold everything in place. Now that everything is kind of where it's going to be, now I can just go back and start, putting adhesive, getting everything glued down, and I'll move on from there. But it's, considering the fact that, what was it, 2 months ago is when I started messing around with the scheduling, or a month ago. And since then, I've probably run somewhere close to 75, I guess 75 to 80, maybe 90 trains across it. And I've had, knock on wood, very little issue with it, even though it's still pretty much somewhat flexible, because it's not rock solid yet. Running that kind of traffic across it and not really having too many gaps open up or things shift too bad, I feel like okay, well, if that's good, then we'll go ahead and we'll just start putting the adhesive on it, get it nailed down, we'll be good to go. And on to the next thing.
Got to do what you got to do.
That's it. Hey, Nancy.
That's what I got to do. I mean,
hey, Sparky, I wanted to ask you a question real quick. How about that bridge that you put together? That was rather quick.
What, the one from the Hornby?
Yeah.
That one is a really quick model to put together. Basically, it's all together for you, and it's all snapped together. You don't have to glue it. So.
Gotcha.
Yeah, when I took it out of the box, all the parts were actually twist tied together. So you didn't even have to kind of figure out which piece went to what.
I wonder if, Sparky, Golf is talking about Ray, because his logo on his shirt is like it's
Well, that's just because of the fact that I'm not sitting in a chair straight.
Right. Like he had mentioned something in the chat about somebody not having very good resolution.
resolution. Yeah, that was me. All of a sudden,
Oh,
just
okay.
like right now, in YouTube, my face is disappearing.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what's
So
going on.
it's something on the YouTube side,
Yeah,
maybe. Okay.
because you guys can see the StreamYards one, and it's picture perfect.
Yeah. I mean, because that's the only thing that I've seen on.
Don't touch me like that,
sure
right?
it was, you know, I mean, other than that, you guys are clear over here. I mean,
Yeah, like, it's just my picture on YouTube goes fuzzy, but it's just my mouth.
huh.
Maybe it's because my mic's finally working, and YouTube finally went, really? We can hear you. We just don't want to see your mouth moving.
Yeah, they're the ones to blur you out. It's, you know what it is? It's the sensors. That's what it is. Uh-oh. Where did he go? Oh, there he is.
We don't want to see you, Sparky.
You can drop me down for a minute if you want. I don't know. I can clean my lenses and stuff then.
I'm going to say it looks good now because it was even a little bit blurry on my end there too, Sparky through StreamYard. But it looks good now. It looked good until you went. It looked good until you went and did that.
No, it can't be my internet. Everything's upgraded on my internet since you've been in here last time, golfer.
You guys don't want to see what I'm really doing anyway.
or my mom and I spent more money on a new router and all that just for this laptop to do this. So yeah, there you go. That might be it.
You know, Closet Branch, I wish I could. Unfortunately, I've got some other things going on, so I'm not going to be able to make that one. I'll have to wait. It'll have to wait till May.
Yeah, I can't go either because my daughter is actually starting, or well, they're not going to the school, but they're going to start the school back up on August 31st here. So I got to be around in case. So.
What are you doing, Sparky? Hey, Dwayne.
Sounds like he's digging a hole. Sounds like a shovel of dirt.
No, it was a rake with a green handle.
Oh, okay. Well, then he was raking leaves out of the shed.
I got the ladder out and put 2 more bulbs into the overhead light. So I don't know if that's going to work. I hope that didn't work either, so I give up. It's just being a pain in the arse.
Yeah, YouTube's like that.
You guys have all seen me before.
Yeah,
Okay,
I know what you look like.
Oh, people were talking about Strasbourg in there or something? Yep, Strasbourg next May.
Yeah. That's Clamp. Wayne's Fork and Spoon, welcome.
It's that Canadian internet.
Well, right now it is, yeah.
Touche, Gaffa.
RDNT, welcome.
Sparky was built the Trojan rabbit.
Oh, geez. Poor Sparky. Yeah, you even get slammed in my stream, Sparky. So does Ray, obviously.
Yeah, well. Yeah, I just give up.
Hey,
Wow, we're
dear.
already a half hour into this thing already. Sure. Yeah.
That's the best.
Sparky went somewhere to get gas. He's going to start soon.
Oh, jeez. Stu's trucks. That's what I usually do, Digger.
On break.
Yeah, I give up. I'm just blurry over there. Deal with it.
Yeah, a banksman under the shed.
Hey, there's an idea.
Why build a loft on top when you can go underneath groundhogs?
Never happened, Stu.
I missed too much of the chat. Most of it's got my name in it.
Yeah, I noticed that. I did notice that.
Yes, Vinny, I got the XSplit going with it. I can try to do that too. See if I don't know if that's going to do anything. You might have to kick me out and bring me back.
Hi, John boy. Oh, geez. Now we're into the Waltons. I don't know. We're more like the Three Stooges, aren't we, Ray? Bloop, bloop. Woo, 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 woo. Certainly.
Yeah. And like I said last, are you sure you want to do this?
And I told you I was sure. I guess.
Here we are.
And here we are. A night later. Shane Trains, welcome. On Bright's, welcome. I've seen you already in here, but I'll.
Oh, come on now, Vinny.
I wasn't in last night's stream.
Yeah, I know they kept Vinny in the basement all night.
Hey, I was going to say, hey, put me back.
Well, I didn't see you until
I
now.
don't want to be down there all night.
Well, we figured we were going to do to you like you did to Vinny last
I
night.
forgot you left. I thought you were still here.
I forgot you left. Thanks, Rodney.
Yeah, we figured, you kept Vinny in the basement all night. We'd keep you in the basement tonight.
Oh, he agreed to that. Actually,
No.
Oh, no. Once we brought Vinny back on, we had a good discussion afterwards. But
Welcome to the live stream, Ken. Joe Rader.
Hey, Joe.
see, that's what we got to do. We got to get Wire You -4 up here.
Yeah, the wise guy, eh?
Well, he thinks he's always so Mr. Wise Guy in the chat. So, hey, come on up. Give us a run for our money. Dwayne Fortune, Ken Limo Jr. I didn't have a choice. That's true. Vinny didn't. I just kind of said, yeah, Vinny, I'm going to put you in the basement. If you want to stay there, you can. He's like, oh, okay. Click.
Well, it was like that live stream I did. What was it? It was that one Friday night when John from the School Kill was on, and I'm sitting there and we're just sitting there chatting away. Next thing I know, my phone starts going nuts. It's Rick Bailey. He's like, "Would you look in the basement, dude? I'm waiting for you to put me in the." I'm like, huh? Oh, yeah, there is somebody down there. He's like, I've only been trying to get a hold of you for like 15 minutes.
Rob says, I'm still in therapy. Shrink hasn't released me for live shows yet. when I read the word shrink, I thought shrink wrap right away. It hasn't really. It's all wrapped up.
They gave me a jacket so I could hug myself.
Yep. You should see my other shirt.
Oh God, these guys are nuts.
Hey, let's get back onto trains for a couple seconds. Rodney, we know what Ray's favorite train is and what his dream locomotive is. It's the GG1 Blackjack. Now, what's yours?
What's mine?
I asked you first.
I don't know. Honestly, probably ever since I seen the big boy up at Steamtown, I probably would love to own one of those, for my layout. Even if I could find one on eBay at a decent price that didn't run, I would, at least display it,
Well, you'd probably get them pretty cheap. If I had one that was broken, I should have sent it to you, I guess.
I mean, I would still display it like in the my Prestonburg scene or something historic, where there's a lot of, or even put it up where my my future Passner level is going to be, and put it up there and set it on the round table or the turntable.
That's still blurry over there. I give up. I'm not even going to look at YouTube anymore.
I'm sure you told us, Sparky. I'm sure you told us, Sparky. But what's yours?
I don't have one.
Oh, come on.
I mean, really, I like anything.
Yeah, my favorite is always the GP38s, Conrail, obviously. So, but as far as favorite goes, I'd really like to get a display case with like every railroad known that were basically made like #1 railroads through the time with GP38 on the side of them. I'd love to have a display case full of those. So they don't have to work; they can be dummies or whatever, just like me. So
that would actually be cool. That would one of the things that did get me a few years back was when Derek Glass, and I'm not sure how many people in here are familiar with Derek, but he went ahead and he picked up all of the heritage units for the Norfolk Southern, and he's got those in a curio cabinet. I mean, it just blew me away to see those the old time paint schemes on these modern engines. That was cool. That was really, really cool.
Yeah, I'm trying to do that with the UP collection that I'm starting to get. So I got a couple Bachmann last time. Yeah, I forget which one. New York Central was one of them. And there's just so many you can get, though. Like,
yeah. Hey, Dave.
Yeah,
Look at
Dave.
River Eastern.
Yeah, a couple of people up in the chat were telling us what their favorites were.
Yeah, I saw that Vinny said something about the SD40-2s.
Yeah.
But see, I like those, and I mean, I like anything really.
Why are you -4 said the Challenger?
Oh yeah, there you go.
I mean,
one of the other things that I didn't think about, and that was brought up on one of the videos that I was watching from Model Railroader. There was a guy that actually modeled the Chesapeake and Ohio railroad at I guess it was the end of the steam era, the beginning of the diesel era. And one of the things that was unique with the C&O is the fact that they built they had their locomotives built. The problem was they wouldn't fit through the tunnels with all the air compressors and the heaters and things of that nature on the sides of the boiler. So they had to put them on the front. Well, when they put them on the front, they had to drop the they had to drop the headlight down right on top of the cow catcher or on top of the pilot.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, after I looked at that, I'm like, you know what, that would be a cool locomotive to have. Would be one of those with the, air tanks on the front and have that low profile or that low lying headlight.
Now, are you sure they were air tanks on the front, or were they pre-warmers for the water?
I think they were both. I think they may have been. I think they actually said that some of those had air tanks on the front for the passenger trains for the air brakes and things of that nature. But I think a couple of the other ones they may have had the pre-warmers up there also. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it was just that they were the only ones that did that, because their tunnels were so narrow, and those really big locomotives that they had pulling some of the passenger trains and their coal trains, they just wouldn't fit through the tunnels with all that stuff on the side of the boiler. Oh, Martin, I've actually got one of them. I've actually got the DeWitt. I've actually got the DeWitt Clinton, the Lafayette, and what the heck was the other one? The John Bull. I've got all three of them that Bachman put out years ago. And of course, I don't run them. They're display pieces, and right now they're packed away until I get things straightened out down here.
And you know, Ray, I was just sitting here thinking when I said something about the big boy. If I had one that didn't run and I could get a hold of a second one that wouldn't run, I would actually take it and have somebody decal it into Western Maryland just to have something different, you know, because I'm being in Western Maryland and being around Western Maryland and Chessie and B&O and C&O and all those. I mean, you know, they never had nothing but, you know, like a Shea and different stuff like that. So,
right.
You did something like that, the prototypical people would just go all over you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, it's my railroad.
But I would guarantee in YouTube, the first comment on the video would be, they never had one of those. Where'd you get that?
Well, it just popped out of the air into my hand.
Yeah. Now,
go ahead.
I was going to say the biggest thing about the hobby is you got to have fun with it. And
yeah, I mean,
there's times you got to be prototypical about it, sure, because we all dream about that. But there's also times you got to have so much fun with it too. Like,
yeah, you can't, and that's one of the things I guess with I get with what I'm doing back here with the proto lancing, which is what it is. I mean, I'm trying to, when I get done with the scenery, it's for some of the folks that live around where I am, they'll notice the area, or they may recognize it. It won't be exactly the right way. It won't be, you won't be able to take a picture and put it right next to it and go, oh yeah, that's that. It'll look similar to it.
right.
But it's again, it's my railroad. I can do what I want. If I want to put a big boy with my logo on the backside of it and run it across the layout, then fine. Although I guarantee you, the big boy would probably never fit on this thing.
No, mine either. That's the reason I said it would have to be, display.
Yeah,
it would have to have its own track, own piece of flex track, more than likely.
Well,
it's pretty long.
It's funny too, because when we were up in Steamtown last year and they talked about the big boy, oh, happy birthday, Shane. When they talked about the big boy, and I heard it again on the one video, funnier than heck. I was last year, here it is, I go to Steamtown, and then in July I went up to Alaska. Well, when I got back, of all things, the DVD from Model Railroader that I pulled out to throw in the DVD player to sit there and watch one night as I was getting ready to go to bed, actually was the DVD where they had a thing on Steamtown and then a thing on the White Pass in Yukon.
Oh, very nice.
And they talked about, they showed 4012, and of course this was years ago when they had just gotten finished doing the cosmetic restoration to it the first time. And they had a disclaimer saying that, even though the big boy actually sits up there, they would never be able to run it because the tracks can't support it. It's too heavy. And I'm like, wait a minute, how the heck did they get it there?
Yeah, really. I mean,
Well, when they took that big boy Steamtown, they stripped it right down to most of its components and towed it there.
Okay.
So even the radiuses that it had to go on the Erie and Lackawanna, they're too tight for the big boy. But the gearing was all removed from it, so it could do all those curves and things. Then they just put everything back together so much. But the one that is at Steamtown, yeah, it'll never run again. There's too many parts to it that are actually missing. So
Yeah, and it's a shame, but I mean, they still have 4014, you know, but just to be, I had never been next to one of the big boys. I mean, one of the biggest locomotives that I actually ever stood next to was one of the Chesapeake and Ohio Streamliners. I think it's a 484 that sits down at the Baltimore and Ohio Railroad Museum. And that thing, you know, when you were standing next to it, I mean, it was, of course, I was a kid the last time I saw that thing, you know, and it's just massive. And then you go up there and you stand next to that big boy and go, you know what, that thing down at the Baltimore Ohio Railroad Museum is a pea-sized thing compared to this.
yeah. It was pretty big. It was huge.
Yeah.
that is one trip I'd like to take, is to the UP yard and for their steam shops and stuff like that. Meet Ed Dickinson.
Alice Ann.
Through Patreon with John, TSG Multimedia, I'm going to be meeting Michelle Kepema in about 3 weeks through that. And she knows Ed Dickinson as a personal friend, so I'm not making any promises, but hoping to kind of squeeze us in there as a YouTube meet and greet.
Cool.
Yeah, cool.
Hey, Dave, yeah, it's been a while since I've been down there, but that's one of the things that, you know, I'd like to go ahead and do again. I mean, the last time I went down there, I think my daughter was, 7, and she's 21 now, so it's been a few years.
Quite a few years.
Yeah. Thanks, Shane.
I was just reading that.
I'll grow old. I refuse to grow up, all right? That's why I still play with trains.
Yeah, the man has. How's that saying go? You can't take the kid out of the man, but you can put the man in the kid, or something like that.
Oh, man.
You got to stop growing out, though, Ray.
You know, my doctor told me to get into shape. I told him, I said, I thought round was a shape.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
I'm very muscular. I just hide it well.
Yeah, I sort of got a stomach moving too, but I don't know how I got this way.
I do. Ain't water in my cup tonight.
Yeah, but I don't drink no more. I never really drank that much anyway. So
I'm a pirate. I've got a sunken chest. What can I say?
I'm just having kittens or puppies. That's all. They just don't have a due date.
Oh, man. You sure this isn't sidetrack? I mean,
You know, I'm still looking at the computer and the cameras over here.
Hey, Rodney, I do that all the time.
Well, I switched cameras because I thought the webcam would be better, you know, instead of, because the whole point of this TV is to, you know, make everything bigger so I can see it compared to half the size. So,
I thought that's what your glasses did.
you know, my glasses need replaced, and I didn't get to do that the last time. So,
Hey,
Right.
Joe, you're talking about that at the B&O museum? There, that Joe Rader had put something up about the 29th and 30th, and I'm guessing that's August. That would be cool. The last time I went down there, I'm trying to think. My daughter and I took a train where they had a thing like they did up at Steamtown, Sparky, where you and Rodney, where you got on a passenger car. They took you like, I don't know, 10 miles down track, turned around, and came back.
Yeah.
And they actually took you through the area on the backside of the roundhouse down at the museum. You got to see all the back shops and everything else that still sit there. So
Cool. Humanity Junction has joined us.
Hey, Heath.
So the dogs. Heath, you show up, the dogs go crazy. What's with that?
Yeah, what it is my daughter filled up our bird feeder, which sits out back, and we've got this huge picture window right where the darn bird feeder sits, and the squirrels go over there and start eating the bird seed. And Emma's the one that's barking. She doesn't like the squirrels. I'll have to send her up there to your house there, Sparky, so she can take care of the squirrels on your.
I wonder if I caught one yet. Nope. Hold on. Well, the damn buggers took the food right out of it. I'm a good guy.
My cat will sit there and chatter to everything. Go ahead, Sparky. I'm sorry.
No, I was just saying about the squirrels. When I catch them, I do the lawful thing. I take them to my neighbors and I drop them off. So.
Only to your neighbors? You don't think the nuts will find their way back?
Well, it's not the nuts you have to worry about. It's the squirrels you got to worry about.
Yeah. Maybe that's why they keep coming back and keep putting nuts in the trap. They're not setting off the trap.
Oh, man. See, you all didn't realize you were going to come in here. You didn't realize the night you were going to come in here and listen to Comedy Hour, now did you?
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I told you my channel was open to both of you, whatever you wanted to talk about. I mean,
I think we talk about just about everything.
I have no problem with,
Yeah, so I asked Rodney, I said, so what's your live stream going to be on when we're on there? He says, oh, I don't know. I said, so just stuff? He's like, that's good.
That's what it turned into, stuff. It's one of those Sparky subjects. Stuff. Not just Canadian, US too.
Just so you guys figure this out, Canadians do not say "hey" all the time, eh?
Hey.
Watch the replay later. How many times have I actually said "hey"?
Hey.
How do I do this?
It's been a free for all.
Say, I'm going to get my green post out. Start swinging.
I don't know. I think the lights got brighter in here. My eyes are.
No, that was just your eyes, Rodney. Nothing happened. Nothing flipped.
That's the thing. If I scoot back over a little bit, I'll just go dark. It's.
I'm just happy you're wearing pants.
It's not that kind of show. Thank goodness.
Okay, so a couple people are asking about Ron Perry, and I have not talked to him in about 2 weeks. Last time I heard anything from Ron Perry, it was just him telling me that he was in rehab. So
You know, I caught that on your GoPro stream the other day, and I was beside myself. I had no idea that he had issues. I know I hadn't seen anything from him in a while, and I was wondering what happened. But wow,
You get in with the wrong crew. Like, you started working at the steel factories, and you start impressing people and stuff like that because you're trying to fit in or whatever and keep a job, and get in with the wrong group, I guess. So.
Oh, come on, Heath.
Good info. Lost me.
Yeah, you lost me too. I feel for you having these nuts on camera.
Jeez, I'm feeling the love.
Who's got nuts? Here come the squirrels again. No nuts.
Yeah, so do I. Why? I really hope he can get himself straightened out and he gets back, man. Because he was awesome, no doubt. You know, I did a live stream with him and Brian and Sven Frank years ago on the YouTube Model Builders when they were around. And I mean, that was a great show. And Ron was back then, he's just a great guy. I see two nuts in the air. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute now. Here's the acorn.
That was the thing. I wasn't even going to try to pick.
But, you know, yeah, I mean, that was, like I said, that was a little bit of a shocker when I was watching that GoPro stream, Sparky, and you said that. I was like, what? So, yeah.
Yeah, I've got all his models over here, and when Laser Arts closed up, him and I actually took my car down to Laser Art, and this guy loaded my car up with everything that he had left from Laser Arts. And it's all in my basement, and it's not my stuff. I don't want to start going through it or anything. So, but he's told me a couple of times, he's like, go through it, sell what you want to sell, give it away if you want. It's like, oh, geez.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
All right, Rob. and yet he won't come up on the live stream.
Take it easy, Closet Branch.
Yeah, nice to see you, bud.
Okay, well, it looks like we're winding down unless you all want to go a little longer. Doesn't matter to me.
Does anyone know what happened to Gary Corbin? Pack Ray route. I don't even think I watched that guy.
Yeah, that one doesn't ring a bell. Yeah, I was trying to remember what the Brian that was on that show. I was telling Rodney about that I was telling my wife about it last night. Not Rodney. It was after Rodney and I had talked, and I was trying to remember who was on that live show with me and Sven Frank and Ron. It was Brian something, and I cannot remember what the heck his handle was, or what he did something. I'm trying to think. It was something with the Colorado. But I can't remember who it was now. Take it easy, Uncle or Cousin Vinny.
See, Vinny wasn't doing anything. He could have come up here.
Again.
Well, yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, he didn't actually have to come on the live stream. We could have kept him in the basement for a while.
Oh, poor Vinny.
He's a great guy. I just, again, like I said, I got to thank Vinny and I got to thank John for the stream that I really screwed up and I couldn't get my mic working. Those guys bailed me out big time. So.
Oh, so you know who I'm talking about, Ron? Like I said, I cannot remember his name. But yeah, the other guy.
I know who you. I'm thinking I know who you're talking about. He's an older guy with white hair.
Yep.
White hair.
Yep.
I know who you're talking about. I can't
Yeah, I can
Can't
picture
put
him, but
my
I can't
phone
remember
on
his channel.
on the last name
That
Yeah.
because I
didn't
used
help at all.
to text him all the time.
Well, go through your texts and find out what his name was.
It's not in my phone no more. I had a new phone since then.
Well, thanks for your help, Rodney.
No problem.
That was like the best piece of information you could give us to put us on the hook and then say, nah, 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 nah.
Yeah, the other guy, and of course I have had contact with him, is Walt from Walt World. Yeah, I don't know if you all know Walt Faulkner. Did Walt World. He used to live down near me in Ellicott City, but he took a job and was out and had to move out to Colorado. So he had obviously he bought a heck of a house, and he was building a new layout. And I hadn't heard from him in a while, so I sent him an email, and he literally like I don't know 20 minutes after I sent him the email, he replied back, and I'm still here. I just haven't been doing the YouTube stuff. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Now, is Walt World, is he the one that runs the G-scale trains through his house all the time?
No,
Wonder who that was. I forget.
no, the Walt, his videos were. If you have a chance to look him up, I think his channel's still up. I have to.
I do remember watching his channel, but it's been so long. I can't remember what it was.
He was hilarious because his channel
Brian
started with him watching TV.
Ray.
Yeah,
Was his last name Holt? Brian Holt?
it might have been.
That kind of. But I know exactly who you're talking about because he had moved 2 different times.
I just got to interrupt this broadcast for a second. Why are you -4, Sparky? You look different. Keep up the great work. But I just got to say, Rob, I still look better than you on this live stream. White dot.
Even though he's a little person in a circle.
So bring it on, buddy.
His new logo for his channel.
I can even put a wig on this thing.
Oh no.
I won't. I can't.
I don't want to know.
Me either, actually. Drop it. Drop it.
All right, so I found Walt World. The only thing of it is I'm not actually in the YouTube stream, so I'm gonna have to.
Don't start screwing around.
I'll just put it over here, and then I guess Rodney can, if you want, you guys can put that in the main chat.
Yeah, I read it too.
Now I'm trying to remember. Like I said, that the other fellow was Brian with the Colorado. Well, actually, I should have done it this way.
Yeah, because he moved like twice, I think. Once or twice. And he started the new layout in his new garage. Is the last time I seen a video from him. But I can't think of his.
Oh, sugar.
What?
Oh, I was going to say something else, but. Uh-oh.
I'm not sure what's going on with Sparky.
Nothing.
Landsberg. Ray. Landsberg. Was that his last name? Brian Landsberg.
No, that wasn't it.
No.
No. Let me, you know what I could do? Wait a second. My videos.
So what I
Landsberg
was doing is I shut off one of the trains because it was getting too close. And the other train lost its one. It just nudged this, and I'm starting to go down the helix. So
Hmm.
all that
Fast
not trying.
train.
So now we're good.
Went into Amtrak mode.
Yeah.
Like we wasn't going fast enough, so we'll just go down backwards and get there quicker.
Where are we going?
Down the helix.
Oh, quick is not good.
No, I don't own a helix, so I wouldn't know.
Oh, I forgot about the other guy that was on that night too. I'm actually looking at the.
Yeah, I was going to say, can't you just go back and look at the live stream?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. It was actually Kevin from the Colorado Joint Line, and then Brian Burke. So it was that. That's who I was. It was Kevin, and then Brian Burke was the other one. But it was Kevin that had the Colorado Railroad.
Oh, okay.
I was going to say, if you really can't remember, you can ask Johnny.
I think Brian's the one that I'm thinking of is the Landsberg and Great Western or something like that.
Yeah, Ron Bright's put it up there.
Yeah.
Okay.
He had started the layout in his garage because he had to move because of his in-laws or something like that. I forget what the reason was, but he had a layout and then he had to take it all down and he started a new one, and I haven't seen no videos or nothing from him since. So
yeah,
probably just busy.
Brian I was thinking of is actually Brian 102256, Brian Burke.
Okay.
And then the other fellow was Kevin from the Colorado Joint Line.
Dwayne's Fork and Spoon says you guys are turning gray trying to remember this.
Yeah, I was already gray.
Believe it or not, I got gray hair already. I've had that ever since I turned 40, I think.
You're 40, Rodney? Holy crap!
No, I'm 46.
He's still younger than I am.
I'm going to be 46 in October. So, yeah, I know I was younger than you, Ray. You're not that much further ahead of me.
You guys are probably both younger than me, but I still look the best.
He's a legend in his own mind, folks.
No one's old as Benny, though. I'll throw that in there.
Mr. Chaz goes off. He's heading to bed. That's what he says.
Let's go.
I think he's bailing on us so he doesn't turn gray, too.
My hair is a gray. It's color confused. Gotcha. Oh boy. Yeah, Ron, you're right. Most of those guys, I mean, that was 2015. That was the first show that I had ever been on. That was April 15th or April 18th, 2015. That was an interesting panel that night because, like I said, you had Barry, you had Big Bill, then you had Sven Frank, Ron Perry, myself, Kevin, and Brian. That was a trip.
I'm trying to think who was the founder of that channel.
That was oh man.
I can picture him with the mustache, the big top hat.
Uh-huh.
It wasn't John?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, it was gosh darn it.
And we can't look them up anymore because they've changed their channel so many times now. So
yeah, but I think I still subscribe to him on.
I do on YouTube, but he hasn't posted anything in it. I remember it was that like 2 years he was just non-existent, and all of a sudden he posted to YouTube. And then he actually came on YouTube Model Builders Live one night and scared the crap out of everybody. It's like, holy, he's still here. Mike something. Mike.
Yeah.
Model Man Mike.
Modeler Man Mike.
Yeah, that's it.
Ron Bright's put it up.
Oh, here we thought you were smart, Rodney.
Oh my, geez, that would have been before I ever worried about YouTube. I didn't even know what YouTube was back then, probably.
Yeah, that's going back quite a few years, actually.
Yeah, he hasn't posted anything in a long time.
No, I think that, like I said, he came onto their live stream the one night. He was on there for about 10, 15 minutes. He praised everybody for doing such a good show with his channel and everything else, and then he was gone and never heard of again. So
I know right before, actually, I think right before they switched it from the YouTube Model Builders to the Model Railroading Live. And he had, basically given his graces to go ahead and have them move on from it.
yeah,
But I know he had a lot of family issues at one point, and I think that was really, really hurting him on the hobby side. So it was a darn shame. But yeah, exactly, Ron. His boy got sick, and it was hard for him. So. Yeah, I remember seeing a couple of the very first shows because like I said, I remember when Derek Glass and Vinny and all of them were on there at one point. It was like, and that's how that is what started me on the path that I'm on now. Was, hey, you know what? There's a group of folks out there that do that make videos. Let me go ahead and see if I can give this a shot. And well, some people are probably regretting what I did.
still working on it.
Yeah, I'm not actually sure how I ever got over or found YouTube. I think I was just playing around with my new phone and just searching stuff on the internet and everything, and I guess I kind of heard it through an ad or something like that, and I just started watching different music videos and found out that you could put train videos and everything on. And then this guy Sparky 107 had a flood, and I thought, well, that's sad. I feel sorry for him. So next thing I know, everybody's begging me do a video. Like, okay.
Yeah, the funny thing is, Sparky, I actually found that video that I did for you when you had that issue.
Oh, really?
It's like, well, this might bring me into something. So, and then here I am.
Ronnie, your first video was actually on one of my first contests, I think, wasn't it?
What's that?
Was it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, because you never did videos or anything else, and I did the shout-out contest video. So everybody had to do shout-outs to me, and you just came on.
Okay.
So this is my first video.
That's probably what it was then. I do know I did a flood video for you, too. So
I've created a monster, and here you are now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then everybody, then I had the HO video, my cat.
Yeah.
Remember, she was wrecking my dad's trains because she seen it coming by, and her paw must have been right there on the track, and she jumped, and so.
Yeah, the whole way I found it was, it was around Christmas time, 2015, and work had basically gotten us to the point where we were basically just there to do break fix. And our Sparky said it's sitting on 55-gallon drums so it'll float.
Graduation, Sparky.
But
on buoys.
But what happened was I was sitting there watching videos of the Miniature Wonderland, and on the right-hand side, it had, at that point in time, and I think they still do, hey, enter videos that you might be interested in. And I was like, all right. So I'm sitting there and I was watching one of the videos and I looked over and I'm like, YouTube model builders, who the heck are these guys? And that like I say, the rest is history.
Yeah. With me with YouTube, I was trying to make trees for my layout. And it was like, well, how do I really make them? And how do I make them realistic? So I looked those up. And then for some stupid reason, I thought, well, I'm going to put 2 videos up on YouTube so I can see them later. That way I won't forget how I actually did these trees. And one was a willow tree. And then I got a comment from 2448 Toyman. And I literally, I remember sitting back and going, holy crap, somebody else can see this video? So then I actually went back and I redid my first video of a tree video and actually put lights and stuff on it so you could actually see what I was doing. So that was the start of my channel.
And look at where you are now.
Yeah. And YouTube Model Builders was one of the first live streams that I did start watching. So they were a big influence, I'm pretty sure, on quite a few channels. So
Well, yeah, at that time there wasn't anybody like us nuts on here.
Speak for yourself.
or an acorn, whichever one that is.
Oh,
there's it.
But I can honestly say thank you to Sparky, Chuck Baker, Vinny, and somebody else that was pushing me at the time to do a video and keep doing videos. So I just want to throw that out there. Thank you, Sparky and Vinny and Chuck Baker and all of you for pushing me.
Well, Ray must have had something to do with it too. He was a bad influence on a lot of people.
Yeah, actually, I didn't know Ray until, well, I'm not even sure how we actually came across.
I was trying to think about that, Rodney. I'm not sure how you and I crossed paths or where we crossed paths.
That
It had to have been in somebody's live stream.
Yeah.
I thought it was
I mean,
in Steamtown
because-
when you guys first met.
What's that?
Wasn't it in Steamtown when you guys first met?
No. Well, that was the first
No,
time.
that was our second time.
Yeah, but
In
I thought that's
person.
when you guys first knew of each other's channel.
No.
No,
Oh, okay.
we met each other down to Modium a couple years ago at train show.
Yep. That was the
We-
second. So
We,
Steve,
we had texted one another, and he was going to show up, and I said, "Well, I'm coming down there. My girlfriend was driving me, so because she was close, she knew the area more or less, because she's down there in Carroll County, so she knew different places from having rabbit shows and stuff like that at fairs."
Rodney, I was just going to say it's a good thing you went a little bit longer tonight because Mark from Stu Structures is now in here saying hi. Nice to have him popping in.
He was in here earlier, I
Yeah.
thought.
Yeah, at the very beginning, I think he was in.
Okay.
yeah, Ken Amos just popped in.
Yeah, I seen Ken earlier, and he kind of went out and came back in.
And we got Booma Mud Mower in here saying hi to Rodney.
Yeah, I'm not too sure who that is, honestly.
Well, I hope
That's-
he didn't say
That's
hi
a
to
new one.
so-
He obviously knows who I am. I mean,
Well, yeah, your name's kind of plastered on the live stream. So
yeah, kinda.
But yeah, I mean, it is amazing that this fall, or right around Christmas, it'll be 5 years since. Actually, it'll be 6 years since. Because I actually started this in 2014, and then it just snowballed. It's
I think I've been on here since 2013. I'm not sure.
See, I can't even go by that because if I go to when I started YouTube and look up the stats on YouTube, it's like 10 years before my first video. So I obviously went in and I was watching videos before and I had to enter a name to comment.
Right.
But I completely forgot about it before then and just somehow add the same name. I have had the nickname for a while, so.
Well, I've had Hot Rod Rodney 25 since I'm pretty sure elementary school.
All right, where'd the 25 come from?
I added that because that was my favorite number, and it's on my race car.
So
It was just I grew up as a kid watching a number 25 race car that was my favorite driver, and I just got stuck with that number. It just stuck with me. Now, is it a lucky number? Well, I don't know. 'Cause I've had lots of bad luck, but I don't look at it towards the number. So
it's got to be a lucky number tonight. You got Ray and me in here.
This is true. We've got 18 people.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering is if anybody had actually seen.
Yeah, those are all Ray.
Yeah. See how many people we actually had in at one point.
I can see it over on YouTube open over there. 18 and 18 thumbs up. So
Man.
Hot Rod's got 431 subscribers.
Alex Martin.
25.
Oh.
Okay, Martin, but who are you talking about? He doesn't say me.
Yeah.
Nowhere in that sentence do I see Sparky.
Oh man.
Ron Bright, my first channel was started back in 2005 till I lost it.
Oops.
Dwayne's Fork and Spoon really didn't start until I watched Sparky and Vinny, a couple others. So I get that. I went over to the UK and I get that a lot. Is I watched your channel and all this other stuff, and then it's like, well, do you subscribe? It's like, well, no, I just watched your channel.
Oh, thanks, Dwayne.
Oh man, was that just a
Thank you.
hit in the face?
Oh.
Oh man, a combined IQ.
All right, Dwayne. Dwayne, I got something to say to you, bud. You can't talk to us. So take that.
Take that. Very silent. This became a silent picture.
Yeah, I get that every once in a while, Rodney. Leave me alone. Oh, was I muted? Oh, man, sorry.
I'm not
See,
going to go there, Sparky. I know what happened last time.
Beep, 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 beep.
You was going.
There's got to be a way I can shut off your camera.
Who, mine?
Yeah. Hey, Ray, how's it going? Hey?
I don't have to worry about turning Italian, Martin. I'm already part Italian, so.
Beepity beep beep beep.
Trust me, I do an awful lot of talking with my hands.
We're all a bunch of minds. Talking with our hands.
I got attacked by a group of minds. They did unspeakable things to me.
Great spit on Polo.
Bad dad jokes. I'm sorry.
Barn full of trains. Welcome.
That was a mum joke, by the way.
And we're still popping in.
Ken Amos Jr. is on his way out. Gotta go, guys. Dinner's ready. Good show. Rodney, even with Laurel and Hardy helping you. You got more guys in the basement? You didn't tell us?
Laurel and Hardy. Oh, man.
Oh, Gaffa, we're just having a ball over here, bud.
Where do I-
Gaff comes in here, makes a comment like that, and then I look over here, and my picture's fuzzy again. Is there a connection, Gaffa?
Oh, boy.
Maybe Gaffa's trying to contact you through satellite for your screen. This is Gaffa from Australia. Speak to me.
Oh boy, Hot Rod Rodney, I don't know what those two nuts ate, but I can't it can't be good for them. Thanks, Nancy.
I'm only doing this for
Tony
Rob.
Nancy.
Rob says
Tony Nancy.
Oh. Take it easy, Ken.
Yeah, see you, Ken. Thanks for showing up.
well, now that Ken Amos Jr. B&O 51 is actually leaving, do you guys want to talk about trains? Sorry, Ken, I just had to use you.
Oh boy. Sparky just spit out his drink.
You did not get that on camera.
Thank you, Sparky.
It's the good part about having about 10 of my own shirts. I can change. Nobody will know.
Oh man.
Yeah, you can wear one for each day of the week, and everybody will say, "When did you change your shirt last?" Oh, yesterday. It's the same shirt. It's just
Oh man.
Yeah, it's my Sparky underwear you got to worry about.
oh man. Only Sparky.
Hey, you guys can get those on Teesprings, and they're really cool too. And the brown stripes the brown stripes on the outside, not the inside. So you still know they're clean.
Oh man.
I hope you don't make an engine that looks like that. A brown stripe railroad. Oh, make your own railroad track. Oh,
Thanks, Rodney.
you're welcome, Sparky.
Don't get all choked up over there, Sparky. That was
Okay, buddy.
for the ties.
Ken,
Got one of those Canadian calls going on.
hey, shut that off. Thank you. Oh my. Well, that was good. Skid mark.
Well, this
road.
thing
That's a good
certainly went sideways.
Uh-oh, we might have a big stick coming. She's going to get even.
Like I said before, Nancy, spit, don't swallow. You don't choke that way. The pop, guys, the pop.
Oh, man.
Where'd your glasses go? Rick?
Check, please.
I'm glad I didn't have a camera on for all that.
I'm glad you didn't either.
Hey, Nick.
Hey,
That wasn't
there's
really
Nick.
talking. That wasn't me really talking. That was somebody else.
Big stick for Sparky.
Yeah, Nick, you came in right at the right time, bud. Welcome to Skid Railroad. Ron, you gave the stream.
Time to get an undecorated box car.
Oh, man.
Wow.
What the heck did I come into? Well, I probably don't want to know.
And then I read the
That's
comment.
right, Sparky. See, your reputation precedes you.
I read Nancy's comments as big stick for Sparky. I'm like, how do you know? and then I remembered, guys. I forgot.
Oh, man.
Your YouTube algorithm.
I might have to put my stream one.
R?
Yeah, rated R or something.
Hey, Mark.
Talking about sticks
Hey, we're keeping it PG.
and nuts, nuts and sticks. I don't know. I hope somebody don't take that the wrong way.
I showed you my stick. Show me yours.
Trouble was as a rake. All of the
Oh, you guys gotta go away.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's
Really?
oh, I get a headache.
Don't get a headache over me. I am a headache.
Oh, a train coming. I think steam.
I think Nancy hit me with that stick.
You've been raking too hard, Sparky.
Yeah, make it happen.
Oh my gosh, why? The wheel came off the wagon now. I think it only had one to start.
Well, for all you people that left. Yeah, this one's off the rails.
I wonder if we're getting up the Toy Man level yet.
No, only if it's rated for him.
Oh, I'll rate it.
Nancy and I know all about those.
And the wheel squares.
Okay, Nancy, you really got to stop. Now you have a bone to pick with me.
Oh man.
You're so lucky you're here. I'll be on your case right about now. Quick, send Nancy a link.
Oh, Jose, jalapeno steak. I fear for my life. Taco Bell.
Kill you. Silence! I'll kill you.
Silence! I kill you.
Oh, is this going to be copyrighted now?
I hope not.
I said it first.
But Yogi, what about the Ranger?
Boo-boo, it's okay. All right.
I don't think anyone left. We're both still here.
Where are the trains, anyway?
I took him to the spa. He put him in the vegetable steamer.
See, this is why I spend Thursday nights with the family, Rodney. You're too much to handle, man.
Thanks a lot.
Oh.
It's your crazy side.
Ray started it.
My screen.
Oh my gosh.
Actually, I think Nancy started that one.
Ray's actually just bringing the east part up here to it.
All right, now. Jeff Dunham has jalapeno on a stick. And it talks, too.
Dude, where's your other hand?
Right here.
Oh man.
Watch steaming things, they shrink. Okay. Keep mine away from heat.
I don't know near enough foul words to roll with this. Goose, chicken, turkey. Oh, that's wrong foul. Sorry.
You forgot crow. We all eat crow every once in a while. As Peanut would say, who are you, white meat?
Papa.
You do that really good.
That was one of the things that I used to do when I was in high school. I used to do a lot of different voices. I can't do half as many as I used to be able to do.
Well, come on, try.
What do you mean?
Well, I'm here.
Oh yeah, I see how it is. You're gonna put me on the spot now, hey?
Nope, don't know that one. Try again.
Well, I already hit Boo Boo. Who the heck with a Ranger, Boo Boo?
Oh, sure. We're the ones on the stream. And Nancy left. Thanks for coming out, Ron. Glad you were here.
Where did Ron go? I didn't even see that Ron was leaving.
I never seen that he was leaving.
Maybe he's not leaving. It's just Nancy loves him.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what she thinks of us right now. Steve 87P Sat. Oh, you are still on. No, I'm not sure we are.
No, I think all three of us is pretty off. Off our rockers, maybe.
Keep it train related. We're off the rails, man.
Yeah. I was never on them to begin with.
I'm kind of just being drugged behind.
That is your live stream.
I wasn't going
Just,
Oh man, what a live stream it's been.
what? We're live? You can tell me that.
Oh, I'm sure the censors will have this one pulled off of YouTube in a couple of hours.
Yeah, it only takes almost a day and a half to upload the stream itself.
Yeah, I haven't even checked mine from last night. The words weren't up there about 4 hours ago. The chat. So. YouTube's hit and miss that way.
No, Steve, you haven't missed a thing. Yeah, see you have on track Tuesday, and now you've got off track Thursday. So it's
Yeah.
No, this is something about a tunnel on Thursdays. I thought it was changing the name to
I
Skid
think
Row
we're all
Railroad.
stuck in the tunnel.
Skid Mark Thursday? No, that's not a good one.
Oh man.
Really, Rodney, you just said that?
Skid Mark Saturday. There you go. Oh, don't worry, folks. We don't do this every week.
Oh, I hope not. My guts and headache. Oh, man.
The tunnel just collapsed.
Couldn't handle that.
The tunnel just
Again, Ray started it.
Hey, I'll take the blame. I got broad shoulders.
We know. They're really big. If it falls off your shoulders, it lands on the rest.
Oh, boy.
I love you.
It's Thursday normally the day to change.
Oh. So now if you actually turn that pair inside out, now do you know if they're new or not? Steve, if you didn't catch that, you got to go back and watch the replay.
If it's still there tomorrow.
Now I actually want to go into like streaming or whatever it is, Teesprings, and see if I can make underwear.
It's going to have Conrail written across. Making your own tracks. Oh man.
Ooh. What were those underwear when we were growing up? Spider-Man, Batman, and all those. I'm going to give them a run for their money.
You're going to give them the runs for the money?
Oh.
The runs for their money.
All right, who started this one? Ray.
Oh, we derailed a long time ago, Dwayne.
Yeah.
This crazy train done jumped the track a long time ago.
Yeah, Steve 87 Underoos, that's what's them.
Train underoos.
Oh, brother.
What do you call it? Fallen flags or soiled flags? When you have an accident, the train turns colors.
Yeah, I guess you're on the brown line instead of the rails.
Oh boy.
You just gotta follow the stream to the main line, though. Oh, I killed it. Oh.
How long can this stream last?
Well, until you hit stop.
Hey, Nick, it depends.
Make them Conrail blue, Chessie yellow, BNSF green, and orange. Where'd the brown come from?
Oh.
Ray even told me I was going to have a host of nuts.
I
Boy,
warned
wasn't that.
you last night.
I know you did.
Hey, Rodney, I got it for your live stream, though, with the underwear, with the flap on the front. It could be train tunnel Tuesday with the train peeking out. You just got to move the flap, and then it says stream starting soon.
Thanks a lot, Sparky.
Stream starting soon. That was a great one.
Oh, man.
That's right, Dwayne's comment.
Oh, man, that was awesome. Oh, jeez. Yeah, you guys can use that one. It's okay. Oh, man.
Will there be any reruns? I hope not.
That train's getting the bath.
Oh, oh.
I don't know. You'll have to ask Goffo on that one. Under Roos from Australia.
Why do you think he's still wearing them?
Oh,
Who
bro.
knows?
After this run, I don't know who draws could take it. Whose draws could take it? No. Right. Yeah, so am I, actually.
Okay. Did that make sense to you, Sparky?
No, I just
You're the one that's drinking.
I'm surprised my stream hasn't started.
Oh, boy.
Oh, mm.
I don't want to ask anything. In fact, I might not even speak for a week.
Well, tonight's subjects is underwear, trains,
And live stream.
trains, and automobiles. Take your pick.
man. After the week I've had, I need it back.
I just pictured the whole underwear thing, moving the flap, and this live stream is brought to you by Conrail.
And one headlight. Two bitch lights.
Oh, yeah. Do they flash? Do they flash when you pull them down?
Mm.
Robin Williams just done them all in one stream. Wow.
Oh, Jesus.
Hello.
Steve's trying to get us back onto pens. They're all fallen flags, so it doesn't depend on anything.
Oh man, Nancy's got a good one there too. All you see is we have Jim Carrey, Robin Williams, and Jeff Dunham all in the same stream.
Really.
Hello.
This is Doubtfire. I got one. How many points is that?
Alrighty then.
Oh, righty then.
Ditch Light Bra is on sale now. Perk up your train lover. Nancy, can you model those for us? Rodney, we got 30 seconds. Bleep that out. Hurry up. I'm going to get beat.
Oh my gosh. Oh, man.
Oh, dear.
I am not responsible for tonight's live stream. This is a new disclaimer. I am a model railroad channel.
I was gonna say, Rodney, at this point, you're gonna need a whole bunch of disclaimers before this one's over.
And Rodney, you are responsible, man. I asked you at the beginning, what's the live stream going to be about? You said stuff. Stuff.
Yeah, but I didn't say anything about being rated.
Raid.
Well,
Raid. Who's saying raid? Oh,
It's only a rating of 1 to 10.
No, that right
Oh, I
now-
love you, Nancy.
We all love you, Nancy.
I was going to say, right now we're running at about a -10.
Yeah, there you go.
The
So
people
that
that are
makes it
still
an innie, not an outie.
if the people that are still in here are probably going, "What in the heck is I?" Watch at your own risk.
Oh no, they're talking about something in the chat. I missed it.
Well, you said Gasher still wears underoos, so maybe they're talking about that.
They gotta be swelling up on him by now. If he's been wearing them all this time. Sorry, Gaff, I'm ahead of time. Gotta pick on Gaffa.
There's probably a few people right now that are
You
like,
started-
"Man, I showed up tonight." Oh, Lord.
Kangaroos.
I don't like
boy.
any fights.
Oh.
Oh man, this
Well, this
has gotten out of control.
yeah, I was going to say this definitely went sideways. Oh, I think we hit notch 8 and never slowed down. Phew.
Yeah, definitely might have to rate this one. Especially if YouTube got on.
Oh boy. I say, sir, you look like the piss boy, and you look like a pilot git.
The only thing that is behaving tonight are my trains.
That's the only thing that hasn't derailed.
Now that you said that, thanks. Hurry up and knock on your head, or at least wood.
I think YouTube threw in the towel on this.
I agree,
Is the
Golf.
squirrel confused you?
Oh, wait a minute. That's the wrong. I hit the wrong.
Oh my.
I agree, Rob. Where? I just seen a. I'm on the wrong comment again. Jeez.
We've got
Mark, I'm
Rodney
sorry.
right now. He can't find out where he's going.
Just trying to figure out what pair
It was
underwear he's
Mark's
got on.
comment.
This chat is like max speed, 4% grade, no dynamic brakes. No, Joe, I can't imagine the poor guy the poor schmuck that just wandered in the door.
I was actually waiting for a fight to
My
come back
live
out.
stream was always a normal live stream. Now it's just right out the door. Where's that Hot Rod Rodney person been? Whoa, two of them took over his live stream Thursday on August 20th. We haven't seen him since.
No, Heath, we're still
YouTube will
Maybe
probably
got
push
one
this
over
video,
by
and we'll come back tomorrow you'll have 2,000 viewers.
To be honest, Heath, I think we've hit the after show. After what, I'm not sure, but we hit the after show.
Yeah, we're kind of over. We're going into the 9 o'clock.
World. Oh my goodness.
2 hours.
Anyway, can't blame me. I came in at Sparky Tone. Oh my gosh.
Okay, guys, it's going on 9 o'clock. So I'm going to go ahead and post this going across the screen, which I probably should actually.
Oh, what did I do?
That ain't working.
I don't think much is. What?
Shane.
Well, yeah. Well, YouTube will grab it. It's been a pretty clean stream until now.
Oh man, I don't want to know. I'm on the wrong screen to see it.
It's probably better that way. Nobody wants to see a stream.
That's one.
Oh my gosh. Take it easy, Gaffer.
See you, Gaffer. And we
Okay,
were making-
guys,
we were
go
just
ahead and promote your channels, and because I'm ready to get off of here. Not anything against you two. I'm just I'm laughed out.
Rodney's like, yeah, I'm never doing this again. Oh my god.
With you two paired up, I don't know.
That's a word of warning. You need to make sure that the two of us don't join the stream at the same time.
It's going to have to be a rated horror thing next time, because
Now, Rodney, you should have known how this was going to go, because you saw Ray and me together at Steamtown after hours at the bar. It was like, well, outside the bar.
I wasn't there. I wasn't there outside the hours.
Well, whose
I was
fault was
probably,
that?
I was probably done going.
Oh.
Somebody left me at Steamtown, and then I got lost trying to get to the next destination. But I ended up seeing the what is that, Ray, up there? Lehigh Bowie Tunnel?
Yeah.
Or something like that. I never been to it, never heard of it. Well, I found it that day. So
You guys can't really see that. The 2 auto racks finally came off.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Ray. You had to say it.
There you go, Ray. Rob's just waiting for the fireball.
Fireball.
Who cares if you're lost?
You're Steam.
You're at Steamtown. Yeah, I was at Steamtown. I kind of wish I would have stayed there where I got lost at. I actually put Horseshoe Curve in my GPS, not realizing that it was probably, I guess they have another name for it up there. I'm not sure. but somehow I got the Horseshoe Drive.
Oh.
And that's the reason I ended up going through the Lehigh Tunnel.
Yeah, I think
I'm
we
like,
just did
Lehigh Tunnel? Is this supposed to be on the way to Altoona? Wait a minute. Then I went through the toll booth and I pulled over to try to get my GPS to well, actually I was trying to get her to shut up. I was ready to throw her out the window, but that's a whole different. She wanted me to go this way and that way, and I told her I'm going to go one way. At the time, anyway. So,
Yeah, we'll leave the rest of that alone.
but anyway, a cop pulled over and asked me if I was okay, and I said, "Yeah, just tell me the way back to Hagerstown, because I was supposed to be at Horseshoe Curve in Altoona, Pennsylvania, and obviously I'm way out of that area."
Well, following us there wouldn't have done you any good. I think we ended up stopping 3 times. So
I was going to say, I think the only time I stopped is when I actually got to Altoona and I had to get gas.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a neat ride. I mean, that was, of course, going up to Steamtown was an interesting ride too, because when I left, it was nice, but by the time I got halfway into Pennsylvania, it was pouring.
Well, yeah, because Weber Model Railroad
was raining that night.
Yeah, Lance from Weber Model Railroad, he showed up at Horseshoe Curve and it just poured, and he was on his bike.
Yeah, I was saying going up to Steamtown, and then of course we get over to the Horseshoe Curve. It was beautiful. And then like 30 minutes after we got there, it started to cloud up. It's like, and then it hailed.
Yeah. We all got pretty close that time.
Yeah. Man, that was a mess.
No, that was a good time. I'd love to get back to
Yeah.
Curve, that's for sure. So hopefully when I go to Strasburg next May, on my way back, I can stop off there again. So
yeah, I'd actually like to take a tour of Altoona this time and not go up to the Curve, because I've been to the Curve now, so I can go down to Altoona and take a walk around down there.
Yeah, well, when I got to the Curve, I only saw 2 trains. And then Wilmer, I guess, was there a half hour before the rest of us, and they saw like 6 trains. So
Well, I will tell you, Sparky, I was trying to get a hold of Derek Glass to show up there for Horseshoe Curve to meet us. And
Derek was going through some personal problems at that time.
Yeah.
So
yeah. He told me he wasn't sure if he would be able to make it that weekend. So
yeah, he's been spotty with his videos lately. I mean, he's been spotty the last couple of years, but yeah.
Well, back in the Steamtown thing, that's just when he lost his brother to that car accident too. So I think that had it hit him pretty hard. So I can understand.
It's understandable,
So that year was a rough year for a lot of us, I think. So
yeah.
Fill your glasses. Part 2 begins shortly. No, wait, don't, Dwayne. We're out of here.
We've already gone past part 2.
It's not our fault either. Rodney's keeping us hostage. All he has to do is hit end stream, and we can still sit here and talk.
Ouch.
Ouch. Yep.
I liked it better when he did. Hey, stop.
Oh man.
You
All right,
said
I'll
kick you out.
I'll be good.
Kick you down.
Ray made me do it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, sure. Then he just cops out. Goodbye. See ya.
Well, it's your YouTube stream now. Bye.
Remember, when you end the stream, shake it off. But if you shake more than twice, you're playing with it. So
somehow I knew that was going to happen. Anyway,
Steve did it.
Yeah, Steve went there.
I am so innocent in this live stream. I'm just following suit, man.
No. It's a good thing I'm wearing shorts. There's a lot of BS in that statement.
You have no proof. All right, guys. Well, I should probably get out of here too. This is kind of family night for me, so I think I blew that out of the water. No pun intended on that one either. Rodney, it's been great having.
Yep.
But now I can only see half of you and half of Ray, and all of me. What the heck?
Damn, I can't hide now.
I give up.
I done screwed it up.
We gotta make sure Rodney stops playing with the buttons.
I'm not sure how to take the Nicholas thing. He's been shaking it for a while now. So when you started watching the three of us and you started shaking it, or
Shaking it all about there, Nick.
and I take it back. I might be the oldest, but Ray's the cutest. So
oh, brother.
all right, like I said, Rodney, I got to take off and
Yeah.
That's fine, man. Because I'm ready to.
Oh.
I thank you both for being on here
Are you
and
sure
turning
about
this live stream into something that ain't a live stream no more.
Ray told me to.
We have started a nut club.
I call another Bravo Sierra.
Everything
When
that
I
I
found the president of the vice president.
yeah, I just want to go out and say everything that I said tonight was scripted. Heath, it is possible to do a scripted live stream. Rainbow Bell sent me everything to say during this chat in this live stream. I had nothing to do with it.
Oh.
Just like the title. Was that scripted to Ray?
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Ray's thing.
No, seriously, I thank both of you for being here.
Yep.
Hopefully, it gives a little bit of a boost to my channel.
Tonight you may lose a few.
Yeah, I might not have a channel come tomorrow morning, or by midnight, or
Rodney's channel is going to go up. We're going to plummet.
Well, shoot, you can't take too many from zero.
Steve 87, peace out. Thanks for telling me what to say in the chat too, Sparky. Again, that was all Ray. Anyway, I had a lot of fun, Rodney. That was a great time, bud. And
Yeah, I think
I enjoyed myself. I mean, it's different.
it's
Different when you have good friends on the screen with you, talking
absolutely.
with you, instead of just looking at a chat, wondering what someone's actually saying off screen behind their chat message.
The thing of it is after the week that I've had, even though I was on vacation last week, last Friday I'd gotten some some news that I didn't need to hear. One of the guys that worked with me passed away. He was actually a subscriber to my channel too. But but he actually showed up in a couple of my live streams. But he apparently was out working in his yard last Friday and had a heart attack, and they couldn't bring him back.
Mm.
So the team that I'm on went from 5 down to 4. So it stinks. It's just more work, and this week it just showed its ugly head because I've been called every freaking morning. So, but it is what it is.
I can imagine.
It is what it is, and we just keep rolling with the punches and move on. But
That's the best medicine.
yep.
So,
Pickles, I know you're watching, buddy. Thank you, sir.
there you go. All right, Rodney, hit that big red button to the right. Top. Let us out. Let us out.
Well,
Take
get out.
everybody in the chat.
No, turn your camera off.
I can
Take it easy,
All right.
everybody.
All right, everybody.
night, everybody.
See you later. Hope you enjoyed the stream. If it was a stream,
As soon as you open the flap,
I think we have more than water's flowing, but okay. Yeah.
Oh, night all.
all right.
Bye, everybody.